Hi friends, good morning. This is Suvarna Keshav welcoming you all to Suvarna's Travel World. Today we are at the world famous Melbourne Cricket Club in Melbourne. We all know there are a lot of cricket matches that have happened here. A real historical place. So here we are at the Melbourne Cricket Club. So let us go inside. Here actually recording is also allowed. I'm very excited. So it's a big feast for all my cricket fans. So come friends, let's enjoy the place now. Here they say welcome, a very warm welcome to all my dear viewers to MCC, and this is gate 2. Our guide says we have to enter through gate 3, and here we have Shane Warne from Australia, one of the finest spinners. Shane Warne. The Melbourne Cricket Ground is a stadium in East Melbourne, Australia, locally known as the G. So this is gate 3, friends. We'll be going through gate 3. This is an Australian sports stadium located in Yarra Park, Melbourne of Victoria State. Good morning.
Have a good tour.
Thank you.
All the best.
Is this all the first group?
Yeah.
Yes.
And where are we all travelling from?
India.
Oh, cool.
India.
Um,
Good morning.
welcome everyone to the
Morning.
MCG. It's so great to have you here.
Right on afternoon now, Sam.
Oh, thank you. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
This is John. John is your volunteer tour guide for today. John will be taking you around the MCG. While you're on tour, can we please remember to stay together? It's very important we keep up with John. He is actually a really fast walker, so please keep up with John.
No, I'm not fast.
Founded and managed by MCC, the Melbourne Cricket Club. It is the largest stadium in the Southern Hemisphere and the 11th largest globally. This is the cricket ground, and they are preparing the pitch and maintaining it. And this is how the whole place looks like. And these are the stands, the VIP stands, the commentators box, place for the press and television to sit.
Two major rules. First one, we're together for an hour. We must have fun.
Yes. Yes.
Good?
Absolutely. Yes.
Secondly, as Sam mentioned, very important that we all stay together.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yes.
So when we move off, we need everyone to move off at the same time. I'll give you plenty of time for photos, and please take as many photos as you like. On your right is our blazer bar. Above the bar is a display of cricket blazers of countries around the world. The first cricket blazer is 2 in Western Province, South Africa.
Okay.
Next, Hong Kong Cricket Club. Malaysia, the English cricket blazer. Very hard to miss with those colours.
Okay.
Young kids tell me that's the McDonald's blazer.
Ah, yeah.
You can understand?
Very much like.
Right next door is yours. Cricket Club of India.
India, ours.
Famous blazer.
So this is the cricket club of India, Blazer.
Singapore next. Bangkok. Finally, Toronto, Canada. Reason they're displayed, those club members could visit our club. When you look in the middle of the ground, a bit hard to see cricket wickets, but underneath are 7 drop-in cricket wickets. Cricket is played across the ground. Okay, so the main sport, summer, cricket. In the winter time is Australian rules football.
Football, okay.
Which I'm assuming no one has a keen interest in. Now, I'd like to show you a very quick video how we changed the ground from winter sport to summertime. It's just here opposite. They're digging up the centre of the ground. They're getting the ground ready for cricket. One thing we need to do, so that's football. One thing we need to do is protect the ground surface, because we're using heavy equipment. You'll see we lay down ground protection. It'll come up in a moment.
Both games are playing here, sir. Excellently.
Sorry?
Football as well as cricket.
Yes. Oh yes. So you saw the ground protection going down, and then
The MCG is also the second largest cricket stadium by capacity after the Narendra Modi Stadium at Ahmedabad in Gujarat in India.
hands up if you've seen the ground on the television.
Yes, television.
Yeah, television all of us have.
Okay.
Many times.
Now, think major events at the MCG. We've got summer cricket played across the ground. The last one, the men's T20 World Cup final. It was England and Pakistan. The stand opposite, with Shane's name prominent up top, has been renamed the Shane Warne stand. It occupies about half the ground. Now, go up top of the stand behind us, text, TV cameras and commentators. So their view is down the wicket. Now when I'm here watching Australia and India, let's say test match, I'm here and I'm listening to the radio as well, and this guy called Harsha Bogle is commentating. He's a funny guy. He's very good. I like Harsha Bogle. So that's where he works from, up top. On level 3, further along, there's some more ceiling lights on. That area in there are for the sports journalists. Quick circuit where the players receive massage, ice bath. We'll head this way. So on your left, physio area, massage. Okay, up the stairs if you like for a better view. You head up the stairs if you like for a better view. Let me know if there's any players on the bottom.
Spa.
Now for the cricket players, quite often they'll have sore tight muscles. They jump into the ice bath up to their waist for about 10 minutes. It's quite cold, it's about 12 degrees. It's helping the player recover for the next session of cricket or maybe the next day.
Cooling place.
Yes.
Cooling place. Would they use it after a heavy day? Or?
Well, it might be that, say a batsman, a long innings, hot day, sore tired muscles, jump in the ice bath because they might be not out overnight.
Yeah. Okay.
So it helps them recover to go to the crease the next morning.
Next morning.
Might be a fast bowler, say Jasprit Bumrah, a long spell, hot day, and to help recovery, he might be bowling the next morning.
Yes.
So he'll jump in and have an ice bath.
Okay.
It helps recovery.
Cool off. Cool off.
Cool off.
Dressing room.
So lots of home teams use this room. For cricket, always the big room. All right, now, bathrooms are to the left and we'll head this way. Here The players, coaches might have very young children, perhaps babies that need minding. We can dress this as daycare or a creche for the little ones.
For the little ones, right.
On the right, more physio facilities. And in between the two change rooms, series of rooms for the drug testers.
Drug testing, okay.
Soon after the game, some players are selected for a drug test.
The MCG was established in 1853 and the floodlights have been installed since March 1985. For over 100 years, the MCG has played host to many of the country's biggest cricket and football matches.
This will look very different. When Australia's here, it will look different again. The Australian honour boards on the back wall, so you'll notice
MCG, home of the Melbourne Stars.
8 times. Ricky Ponting 4 times. Most recent century makers were Warner and Carey. Last Boxing Day test, South Africa.
Almost every other Australian city has a cricket ground in this cricket passionate country.
The room opposite, multi-purpose. Today, it's one of many lunch venues for people who work at the ground. There's lots of people who work at the ground. For cricket, it looks different. It's dressed as a nice dining area for both teams and the umpires. And we're heading for the Bill Lorry Indoor Cricket Centre. Here we go. And we're pressing B1, please, on your left. B1.
Right.
That's it. Maybe half.
The major cricket grounds in Australia are the Manuka Oval in Canberra, Sydney Cricket Ground, Brisbane Cricket Ground, and of course the MCG.
Summertime, the cricketers would be outside. It's a bit hard to see, but there are outdoor facilities in the summertime.
Do they regulate the temperatures here?
Sorry?
Do they regulate the temperatures here so that
No.
you get
No.
acclimatized to the
No.
hot season?
But what we do, there's 7 indoor wickets. Each one is different. One will spin more than another or play quicker than another. It replicates playing conditions around the world. You can bat at the right, feed into a computer, the ball, and a ball shoots out every 10 seconds. Practice. There's the batter, into the computer, and this batter has chosen Shoaib Akhtar. Very fast, retired, Pakistan pace bowler, very fast. But fortunately, the batter can control the pace of the ball, shooting out every 10 seconds. Great way to practice.
So you mean to say there will be no bowler, but the machine does it?
Yes, correct.
Mechanized.
Through a computer.
Oh.
Correct. All right. Public area. So if players are down here training, practicing, you can see them, you can watch them. On game day, this area, busy food court. We're beneath the Ponsford stand. Photo of the gentleman, lived a long life, played alongside Sir Don Bradman. Many achievements. One significant achievement, he was the first batter to make 400 runs twice in first-class cricket.
Wow. This is the VIP gallery, right?
Oh yes.
Wow. The MCG has a grass pitch. In fact, it was the centerpiece for even the 1956 Olympic Games. The MCG is located at a short distance to the east of Central Business District of Melbourne.
Now, this is very unique. Let me explain. This is a shared facility. Now, when India are playing Australia, the room we walk through, always used by the Australian team. Your team will use the room right next door. They share the players' balcony. Very unique. Now cricket's a friendly game, isn't it? Everyone gets on well with everyone. But as you know, most other cricket stadiums there's a venue. In front of the players' balcony is a small gated area. Oh, this is members of the public.
Members of the public.
And this
Those
side?
who bought the tickets.
Yes, just any just public
Okay.
seating.
And what about this?
Members of the cricket club and their guests.
Okay, and here?
Family and friends of the
Oh,
players.
family and friends
Yes.
of the players.
Yes.
Okay.
The MCG is easily accessible by both public transport and walk.
Now, just to explain, as you can see, this is a very popular cafe and bistro. It's open during the week for anyone. It does close at 2 o'clock.
So we are walking
Yeah.
down the corridor now of the MCC. A very proud moment for all Indians.
Now, what we have here,
Friendly.
two brilliant cricketers together.
Richard Hadley.
So, Sir Don Bradman in his playing days with the brilliant Sachin Tendulkar. They're together celebrating Sir Don's 90th birthday. The reason they're together, Sir Don often talked about Sachin reminding him of the way he went about his batting, attacking, take the game on style. There's only 3 other copies of this photo that exist. That's it. You can see who they came up with. Imran Khan, Pakistan, Sir Jack Hobbs, Sir Don, Sir Garfield, Sir Richard, Sunil Gavaskar and Graham Pollock, all brilliant cricketers and all brilliant performers here at the MCG.
In winter, the ground hosts Australian football, also known as Aussie rules matches, while in summer it's a stage for cricket. The MCG is the birthplace of Test cricket, which runs for 5 days.
In World War II, no sport, no cricket at the MCG, but it was a camp for American and Australian defence. The Olympic Games held here in 1956. The light towers were switched on in the 1980s. That's Dean Jones batting under lights. The 3 tenors performed the opera singers here. And then finally, the early 2000s, we'd been here for 150 years, and that's the reason this was made. The top half, Australian overseas cricketers. Now the quiz, who's the bowler right up the top?
Kapil Dev.
Too easy, see, too easy. A little bit harder. Who's the bat with the white floppy hat beneath him?
Tendulkar?
Which one?
The batter with the white toweling hat below Kapil Dev. He used to open, he was a captain for India.
Tendulkar?
No, very close. Sunil Gavaskar.
Oh, Gavaskar.
Now, a little bit harder. What about the player finishing a pull shot with the pale blue helmet? Who do you think that is?
Sure.
And he was in that photo with Sir Don.
Sachin Tendulkar.
Correct, Sachin Tendulkar. Okay, this is our long room. We'll have a walk through the long room.
Actually, they got a very closer look from here, right?
Yes, yes.
Right now, MCG has the capacity to host 1 lakh people.
That's the ground in 1895. Top of the stand, here our patrons that are standing on the roof. They're the bosses.
Yeah. That's why I made a note of them.
Be nice to the bosses. These are Melbourne Cricket Club members who went on to play Test cricket for Australia. Our current coach, Andrew McDonald, and the one on the left, our youngest Test player, Will Pekoski.
That was the grand tour of the MCG, the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Hope you have all liked it, friends. Please do like, share, and subscribe to Suvarna's Travel World. Bye bye.